What's up, guys? Nick Hod here, DFS Gym. I posted a quick Q&A question on the main Facebook page and within our Insider Facebook group for here at the gym. Just asking people, if you have a fitness goal, what's been your biggest stumbling block so far? And we actually got a good question from one of our current clients, actually one of the newest members to DFS Gym, Rayanne, and she posted within the Insider Facebook group, actually a two-parter for me. The first part of it is finding one of her biggest struggles is finding foods that she both enjoys and that are healthy for her. So Rand and I have actually had this conversation in the gym already, or a similar conversation. But the first thing you really need to do when you guys are trying to find food that's going to be healthy for you and that you enjoy eating is first finding the foods that you know are in fact not good for you, right? So we talked the other day, Rayanne, about some cheese-covered popcorn and maybe some sweet frogs, some of those ice cream places where you make your own thing and you can pile it high. We know right off the bat that those are things that are not great for us, right? They're probably not going to help us lose the body fat we're looking to lose, or have an overall weight loss goal, or help us put on any good lean muscle. So right there off the bat, we can improve that diet just by getting rid of the stuff that we flat out know is bad for us. The second part of that, though, is when you go to start looking for foods that are going to be better for you and that you enjoy eating. Here at DFS Gym, we already talked about you and me personally, right on a one-on-one in the gym here, that we really want to stick to the healthiest fresh foods that we can get, right? So that means good lean animal proteins, eggs, fish, chicken, all that good stuff. Lots of fresh fruits and vegetables, the right complex starchy carbohydrates, and good fat sources, right? So that's the short version of it. But when you're trying to look to do that, you're coming from what you were doing before, what you were eating before. It's really about just going to be experimenting with new foods, right? So finding recipes online that are going to be good, that have those whole food natural ingredients, those whole food ingredients, right? But it can also be about, just like we talked about struggling with fruits and vegetables, like you're not a fruits and vegetable person, which is fine, but those are going to help round out those good quality carbohydrates. So we really need to attack those. And one of the ways you can do that is experiment with different seasonings, different way to cook those vegetables. They don't always have to be raw. We're not going to worry about one of those things where they talk about if you cook your vegetables, all of a sudden they lose all their nutrients. We're not worried about that because fruits and vegetables, cooked or uncooked, are better than no fruits and vegetables at all, right? So we can try to get those better by experimenting with the different ways of cooking, experimenting with different seasonings. Sometimes all you need to do is just add maybe a little bit of salt and pepper, some garlic or some garlic salt on there. Throw those things in the oven, whatever they are, Brussels sprouts, green beans, broccoli, all that good stuff. We can make those taste pretty darn good with that sort of thing. So just experiment, try new things. If you don't like it, so be it, then try something else. But the goal here is to get those lots of fruits, healthy fruits and vegetables, so you've got those good carbohydrate sources. The second part is actually a second part of your stumbling blocks of your question here, Ann. And this is one I see a lot of. It's just kind of finding that mental toughness to do those things and complete the workouts, do the things that you're not acclimated to doing already, the things that you don't want to do. And there's always going to be things when we're trying to reach our goals that we don't want to do. But just remember that the most successful people are willing to do those things, to get out there and kind of just put their mind to it and get the things done that they don't necessarily want to do, but they know they need to do in order to reach those goals, right? And we talked about, just getting a couple weeks of something under your belt, 2-3 good consistent weeks of being very disciplined is going to help get the ball rolling and be a good habit builder for you in the future. But you added a little bit of a point at the end there. Let me read this quote here. You said, go ahead and tell me that I'm stronger than I think I am and that there are no limits. Actually, Rand, I'm going to tell you just the opposite. You're only as strong as you think you are, and that there are lots of limits, but they're all going to be self-imposed. So if you come in here and say, I'm going to stop after one set, or I can't run that extra lap around the track, or I don't have time to do something, then that's exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy. So you really just got to put your mind to it and say, I'm doing this. If I want to reach my goal, I don't want to do it. It's going to suck, but guess what? I just got to get it done because I know that's going to be the best thing for me, and that's going to be what gets me to my goal. So that mental toughness component is just remembering that there's going to be things that you don't want to do, but are going to be necessary to reach those goals. It might be, for some people, it's doing those extra stretches at home, doing those homework assignments to help activate those shoulders better. For others, it's, packing food ahead of time because they have a tight schedule. And they don't have time to cook food every single day, so that's getting it ready ahead of time, getting that food packed so it's ready to go so you're not making last-minute decisions. It might be, sticking out that extra set even though you're tired. And those little extra things that you do are going to be what gets you to those goals. So it's not about there are no limits or anything like that. There are, but it's all about the limits you're setting for yourself and trying to just say, hey, I'm going to go right through those. All right, guys. If you're not already a member here at DFS Gym and you're watching this, don't forget that we've got a free trial workout on Saturdays. You can sign up for that at dfsgym.com and just click on the Get a Free Trial link. You can also find us here on the Facebook page. You can contact me if you're ready to get in touch. Thanks.